overthinking too much. In every aspect of your life, you're thinking too much, especially in the areas that are most important to you. You're thinking too much, and you care too much to the point where you care too much to where you can't let it go. I feel like that's applicable to anything in life. For me, it was sports, and for me, it still is sports. Whenever I think too much about how I'm gonna play at my game later, it gives me stress. And whenever I think about how other people view me, it gives me anxiety. More important, or more specifically, it's performance anxiety that I get. But not only that, it was thinking too much shows that you care, which is good, because that shows that you at least are a step ahead of other people. Shows that you really care and you really set aside the time to, you know, just try and reflect on your problems in your head. But I feel like anytime you try and say something in your head, half the time that's not even you. Like, I say a good 25 to 50% of the time that you say something in your head, it's not even you saying that. It's more likely an influence from the outside that is just kind of, repeating things in your mind that just, it could be total nonsense, or it could be like, it could be just like a distractor, you know? Like, sometimes you don't even think about anything until it happens or it's over. Like, think about a time as an athlete or as a test taker academically, or let's say as a speaker. Whenever you're speaking and you had great feeling within the speech, or whenever you had a test and you were flowing smoothly like water, whenever you were an athlete and you were able to do whatever you wanted to do, and you felt like that you were untouchable, and you felt that time was going faster than ever. When those type of performances happened, it wasn't because of sheer brute mental force. It was because of just you caring so much to the point of you let go of all your worries and you just let your knowledge and your subconscious mind do what it does best, and that's perform at the highest level without being interrupted. Because if you're constantly interrupting your subconscious mind and you're constantly thinking about, what other people think about you, like just all these outside factors that come into play in every aspect of your life, those factors can affect you hard, bro. Like, you have no idea how much influence it is to see, like, just anything change in your environment that could drastically change, like, who you are as a person and how you react, and like just how you carry yourself from there. I feel like as an athlete, a lot of the time I tend to overthink. Maybe that's pinpointed towards social media, and I'd say more towards the comment section. I feel like a lot of the time you see a video that it has a statement you agree with, and then you see the comments, you see overwhelming comments with thousands and thousands of likes about, disagreeing with the statement that you agreed with. And I think a lot of the time whenever you see that, you can think, oh wait, never mind. Like, it's easy to change your opinion when everybody else has something different. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're trying to, like, do something special with your life, and not even special, just do something ordinary, Because special is the new just ordinary, because we're all special. Like, we're all born to, like, just dream. And, we're thrown into school where we have to be these things. We have to follow this path. Or we have to follow these other paths after high school. And I may not look like it, but I'm a high school senior right now. And I'm still kind of deciding on what I want to do with my life. And, there's nothing that I can do right now to think about it. You could say that, oh, you're stupid, like, why didn't you think earlier? Like, I thought about it. This led me to different outcomes over and over, to the point where I wasn't necessarily trying to think about what made me happy, but I was just thinking about, like, just what would be the easiest thing, what would make the most money, not what would be the most fulfilling in my life, and what would truly make me not dread coming to work every single day, like whenever you work a fast food job. And to any fast food worker that's full-time watching this, that, like, truly hates where they are, it's up to you to, like, break yourself out of that chain. Because there was a time in my life where I didn't know who I was. I feel like every single day, instead of living and trying to go after my dreams, I was just kind of pretending and putting on a show for other people. So much to the point where their opinions mattered more than mine. How they dressed, I dressed. How they spoke, I spoke. What they did, I did. Not to the point where I've, gone too far down the wrong path, because I'm not that stupid. And I kind of made a promise to my mother that I'd never go down that path, because I've seen other people go down that path, and, like, it's just not the way to live. However you see it described in the movies or the books, it's exactly like that. The high you feel is insane, and the rush you feel is intense as ever. But trust me, when it wears off, you're rock bottom, and you don't know what's going on with your life or with yourself anymore either. I feel like a lot of the time it's just so easy to get distracted in this new day and age. Like, you got social media, you got rumor, you got things going on with your life, and it can be easy to be caught up in that and to get distracted. But I think just the most important thing you do and you continue to do is fail. People fail once after trying something new, but if they kept doing that, then they would have started to see that, what they were doing actually was helping them. And then they keep looking for an answer, but that answer was in front of them all along. It's just they are trying to take a different route. And you can take a different route and get to the same destination, but sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about the route. And I just feel like a lot of the time, especially for myself, it's kind of hard to be myself around other people, because, like, we don't really have similar interests, and sometimes I'm not the most outgoing or talkative person. I'm more reserved, but I feel like if you truly don't feel right where you are, then you should be doing everything in your power to get out. And if you give up because you can't get out and you think it's impossible, after like a week, try a month. After that, try a year. And after that, try a couple years. And in a couple years, when you're looking out, reflecting on just all the hard work that's been done and just how well that risk paid off and how well all your sacrifices were just conveyed towards your future, you can realize that a couple failures weren't the end of the world like they are now. Please don't stop risking, and please don't let other people control you. Be yourself, because who would your parents think they were raising you if they saw you letting other people walk all over you? Your mom wouldn't like that at all, would she? Be strong.